Oh, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Xtreme Gainz family? I'm Chuck. This is Xtreme Gainz. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is or ever will be financial advice. Please do not take it as such. Today's Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022, and this is my Amc Gme and SPY Algo exposed daily update and preparation video for tomorrow and beyond. As always, I hope you all had a great day in the market today. If you were not here on the live stream today, I hope you were able to take advantage of the volatility today and make some extreme gains for yourselves. I'm going to go over all my regulars, my snake algo method for all three tickers, and some macro comparatives. So with all of that said, let's dig in. What a stupid day. Unbelievable. It started off great. The live streams were up. Everybody, including myself, absolutely knocked it out of the park with the live trades this morning. I had a 40% portfolio increase today. We had premium and general Discord members absolutely knock it out of the park. We had first timers here on the live stream today that absolutely killed it today, and obviously some extended family out here in YouTube and in Twitch land that killed it this morning as well. It was a stupid morning from an extreme gains perspective, and then the fuckery began. YouTube sucks. They shut us down 3 times today. The Twitch stream stayed up the whole time with no problems, so it was definitely an isolated YouTube issue. I tried 3 separate times to get it to cooperate, and it just would not. So eventually I said screw it, and we did not restart the YouTube live stream after the 3rd time of shutting us down. We kept the Twitch stream up. I know a lot of y'all reached out, said that you couldn't attend the Twitch for work server restrictions and whatnot, so my apologies to all of you for that. There was nothing I could do. It was completely out of my control today. But I do want to say thank you to all of you that showed up this morning. Thank you for interacting, smashing the like button. Congrats on the gains if you were one of the many that absolutely killed it today. It is well deserved. And to everybody else, congrats to you as well. It's all well deserved. What an awesome way to start the day today and kick things off in the live stream. It sucks that it ended the way it did, but it ended up turning out all right from every other perspective outside of that as well. Starting with my scalp setups. I set up 7 tickers every single day, and those 7 tickers provided 14 entries from trigger today. The highest ROI today being 240 freaking percent. I had a second one at 200%, a third one at 100%, 2 of them at 75%, and then from there down I had 120%er at the very bottom to round out the list for the day. An unbelievable day from that perspective. And then we had the charting perspective as well that was absolutely on lock once again today. The micro intraday snakes were dead today as well. Took a little bit of work this morning. I explained that in a live stream. For context, you can go check that out. But I did get it under wrap, and we ended up having it dead on today from that perspective. We had the intra-week snakes, which you're going to see in a second, that were absolutely dead on. We have macro comparatives that were dead on. Levels played out good. Everything's looking good. The rally continues today to the upside for all 3 Amc, Gme, and SPY. I talked about the breakout in last night's video. Is the breakout here? Is it upon us now? And we got a continuation to upside. So the rally officially continued today, and things are looking mighty, mighty good right now as it stands. So moving into the charts, currently on your screen is Amc and my current intra-week snake. Amc finished the day today up 8.01%, currently down 0.16% in after hours, trading at 18.18. The current intra-week snake, as you see, fulfilled its projection almost candle for candle once again today, and you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond what the projection is from it if price action were to continue to fulfill it. We talked last night in the video about the macro confirmation and continuation above the macro descending resistance of the macro descending wedge, and that is exactly what fulfilled. I said in the video I wanted to see this push up off of here with a continuation move to the upside to confirm that level change above 1665 and the macro descending level of resistance. And boy, did we get that in a strong, convincing way today. So next level I am looking at to the upside will be the 1850 level here. I would like to see price action breach it and then do the same thing if it is going to confirm that level change with a confirmation move, a continuation move to the upside for then that hopefully move up to what I have as a mid-third sitting up above, waiting for price action in my bullish box top, in this case parabolic box top schematic. So hopefully we get to see that continuation and this rally continues again tomorrow. That's everything I'm looking at with an intra-week snake perspective on AMC. The macro comparative for AMC, as you know, I've been using the previous double bottom in both the straight up and the mirrored position. Now in last night, well, the last couple videos, I've been showing this to you and I've been tracking it in this position. You can see the previous fulfillment and the integrity of that, and then I had mirrored it right here for this to be, I'll show you, to go upside, and it projected and fulfilled its projection almost candle for candle to the upside, and then we started back downside and started to look a little different here. Upon evaluating that, I looked at it and it appeared that it had potentially started fulfilling itself back in its straight up position in one of two ways. Either in this position that I have been tracking with you on the channel the last, I don't know, 5-6 days. And you can see we got that push to the upside yesterday, and I talked in last night's video. I wanted to see that check down, confirmation, continuation, and then push back upside off of that, and that's exactly what we got today. However, it did not fulfill it to the level that I thought it could potentially push upside today, according to that macro comparative in this position. So in the spirit of that, I took another look at this to see if there was any other possible relevant position. And I want to show you this. We looked at this in the live stream today, and I think that this could potentially be relevant as well. You can see what it does to the previous integrity of the fulfillment. It turns it into a mirrored fulfillment of almost every single move. Then we converge back for this ascending level of consolidation, just like we did when it was put in this position. However, moving forward, you can see that it looks like this next consolidative level would be right here at the mid-third, where the mid-thirds converge right here. So I do think that that's potentially relevant, and it does change the characteristics of movements moving forward from the macro comparative in the two different positions. And I want you to see that and take note of that as well. So that is the macro comparative perspective that I'm looking at with AMC moving into tomorrow and beyond. Up next is GME. GME finished the day today up 5.83%, currently down 0.34% in after hours, trading at 37.80. Now the current intra-week snakes, the red is the day prior to the previous divergence, the green the day of the previous divergence from the previous intra-week snake. You can see in their positions, they have both continued to fulfill essentially candle for candle. You can see there is a divergence between the two of them moving forward into tomorrow and beyond, and you can see what the projection is from both of them separately if price action were to fulfill one of them. Then the macro comparative, like AMC, has been from the previous double bottom right next door here, and I've used it in both the mirrored and the straight up position. In the mirrored position, the only way this remains relevant is with this being a convergence back with it after it mirrored this upside projection in a downside manner for a rejection and back downside. So I'll be looking for that. Obviously, if we continue to breach levels on the way to the upside, we invalidate that completely. Something I do want to keep on my radar though. Then the other scenario with this same macro comparative and position that I showed you a couple of weeks ago leading into this, I saw price action fulfilling this in a candle for candle manner. And I talked about this level changed bottom potentially occurring above the ascending level of support, therefore mirroring all of this instead of it being a fulfilled projection in its position. It is a mirrored fulfillment of it, as you can see clear as day. In this position, we have continued since that conversation a couple weeks ago to fulfill candle for candle essentially, and once again fulfilling today. You can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond, it would obviously be the complete opposite of the rejection back downside fulfillment. It would be breaching those levels to the upside. So if we continue to do that, I will be looking at the macro comparative in this position moving forward into tomorrow and beyond. And that is everything I'm looking at with GME. Last but not least is SPY. SPY finished the day today up 1.57%, currently down 0.10% in after hours, trading at 414.04. The current intra-week snakes. Red is the day prior to the previous divergence. Green is the day of. It does appear like we fulfilled the bottom, maybe a little bit short. However, we got the bounce off of the neckline back to the upside for this potential second top as it shows its projection. So we fulfilled that today, essentially candle for candle once again. And you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond what the projection is from it if price action were to continue to fulfill it. Then we have the day of divergence. And I did make a slight adjustment to this, obviously for the same reason, the bottom being put in a little bit short of what the projection was potentially showing. And if that's the case, you can see the drastic difference in price action and projection moving forward into tomorrow and beyond if price action were to continue to fulfill it in this position. Here are the both of them on there so you can see where they are alike and where they are different moving forward into tomorrow and beyond, and where the divergence from the two of them are and what those characteristics of movements may look like if price action were to pick one and continue to fulfill it. Then from just a level perspective, I had talked to you all in previous videos about the 414 level. That is a major level as far as I'm concerned on a macro time frame of support and resistance for SPY. If we do breach that level, I would want to see something similar to a confirmation and continuation fulfillment, and then the macro neckline, viewing this as a descending macro double-double. I have at around 419. I would give it essentially to almost 420. And if that price action were to breach back upside, I'll be bringing out the old cuckoo, crash to crash weekly macro comparative that we had discussed in previous videos that have this thing running back upside to potential all-time highs if all of that fulfillment were to happen. So I'm looking at the 414 moving forward into tomorrow and beyond as being the closest significant level of support and resistance, and how price action interacts with that. Obviously, if we continue upside, like I said, the 419 to 420, and then handle it as such on the way up. I do have a macro third from the previous sitting out here. They converge with the mid. I do have the mid here. We are playing with the mid right now. We do officially have two hits on the mid, one top build out, potentially another one if we were to continue for my box top people. And you know what happens next if that fulfillment were to continue. My friends, my family, that is everything I have for this video and everything that I'm looking at with AMC, GME, and SPY going into specifically tomorrow and beyond. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you all very much. Do not forget to smash the like button on your way out. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you all did today in the market. If you weren't here as part of the live stream, I'm sure everybody that was in the live stream, I told you I was going to ask you all to do this on these live stream days. Let everybody know how your day was today, spending the day with the Xtreme Gainz family. Even if you are a Discord Xtreme Gainz family member, let's let everybody know how things go like we've been doing in these live stream videos. I would greatly appreciate that interaction from y'all. Listen, good luck in the market tomorrow. Make some extreme gains for yourselves. I'll get an update and prep video out tomorrow night after market close, just like this one. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow night on the next one. Later.